meat and curry, I'm your man. Cause how we all lose it is a mystery. It's like the changing of our wardrobes from a dire history. But it's the one making us not stop. 50 kilograms is all we've got to drop. La 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 la, la 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 la.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's 50 kg Drop podcast. Yeah. This week we have a very special guest that we'll be announcing very soon. But alongside me today, we have two fellow hosts in Jonty the Full Monty Craven.
Hello, hello.
And Big Tasty.
What's happening, girl? You all right?
And joining the podcast, we have the privilege and pleasure to introduce you to Consistent Claire from our community. Claire lost a whopping 24% of her body weight whilst joining the 50 kg drop revolution.
Come on.
And over to you, Claire.
Hello, thank you for having me.
How you doing?
I'm all right, thank you.
Whereabouts in the world are you, Claire?
In the north.
In the north?
Yeah.
Yeah. For us Londoners, that could be anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Birmingham? Is it?
No, further north than that.
Oh, no.
Not quite in Scotland.
Cumbria. Whereabouts, yeah. I used
Cumbria.
Sorry?
Cumbria.
You're actually from Cumbria?
Yeah.
No way, that's where I'm from.
Ah!
Whereabouts?
Whereabouts?
Yeah.
Don't give away your address, Claire.
Yeah, do you want my address?
Sorry, whereabouts?
Kirby Lonsdale.
Kirby Lonsdale, no way. I was born in Sedbergh.
Oh, no. Wow.
It's about half an hour away.
Small world.
Yeah.
There you go.
I used to play rugby for Kirby Lonsdale.
Oh, did you? Yeah, my son did as well. And he went to Sedbergh. He got a scholarship for his sixth form. He went to Sedbergh School.
Oh, wow.
Because he's quite good at rugby.
Nice.
But yeah.
I'm pretty sure my sister might have gone to school. I don't even know. She might have gone to school in Kirby Lonsdale, but it's bad that I don't know.
Queen Elizabeth?
I think so,
yeah.
Yeah. I think she did, but I really can't remember. Quite a long time ago. But anyway, we can chat about this another time.
You don't sound like a Cumbrian.
I know. I've lived down here too long. I'm born and bred Cumbrian.
He does say Bath, though.
But I went to school in Lancaster, so...
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, but, you know, the Lancaster...
the grammar school.
Yeah, the boarding.
Right.
What an intro. You ended there. That is incredible.
It's not that often you meet someone from Cumbria.
Meet a fellow Cumbrian.
Is that the first time that's the first time you spoke on the podcast?
Yeah.
Right? That was So Claire, you've gone through a remarkable transformation over the last few months, but we'd love to understand a bit more about Consistent Claire. So in particular, probably your relationship with kind of weight. The three of us have struggled since we were kids, really. So what does that journey look like for you, and how does that work?
Yeah, it's probably the same for me as well. I remember being picked out at school and asked to go and join a weight loss club through school, because they're in the olden days, because I'm quite a bit older than you guys, they used to kind of weigh you, and so I was picked out. Even though I was quite sporty, I was just picked out and asked to go to this weight loss club. So that was like my first experience of weight loss club, actually. But yeah.
What happens in a weight loss club?
Basically, the school nurse weighed us and then gave us information about food and what was good nutrition, etc.
Basically, Ian Wellman, then.
Yeah. I don't give advice.
He weighs me every week.
I've got no advice.
Yeah. So it was a bit mortifying, really. Yeah. And then, I guess when I went to uni, I put on quite a lot of weight because I was free from home and, just eating and drinking. And then I caught the fitness bug and started to exercise more and realized that I could kind of control my weight more in that way by exercising. And then I guess I had kids, and then struggled kind of after that to get my weight back down again. And then probably in like the early 2000s, no, 2010-ish, something like that, I had a car accident and was off work for quite a long time, and kind of put weight on, then was quite depressed, and then I managed to turn it around and lost a lot of weight, exercised more. It really helped my back, and it was kind of a really positive time for me. And then COVID came along, and I worked for the NHS, and we were just working so hard. We were kind of getting lots of meals at work and crap, and we're just kind of getting by, eating crap, and everything just went downhill from there, really. I wasn't exercising. So yeah, and then randomly I was driving to school one night to pick my son up and came across your podcast. Thought, that's me, that is me, tried it so many times, not been successful, need to do something about it. I'm going to follow your journey. And yeah, and I've been here ever since.
Beating us at it.
Yeah.
So it must be your Cumbrian algorithm, John, mustn't it?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Because I find it remarkable how people find us. Like, we've got no marketing budget. We just kind of put out this pod every week and hope for the best.
Yeah, I think I was just kind of randomly searching for something, because I was kind of like, there's no good music on at that time of night or anything, and just randomly searching for something and came across you, catchy theme tune, Yeah. But where's this going? And yeah, and then thought, oh yeah, okay. So then I was like hooked week in, week out, listening, and then you came up with the ideas about the kind of competitions and things, and yeah, so then I actually decided to bite the bullet and engage with it.
And got the reputation of consistent Claire.
Yeah. It'll last for an eternity. So you're kind of up and down with weight throughout your life. What sports worked for you, and how did you kind of get into that? Were you sporty as a kid, or?
Yeah, I was quite sporty as a kid. I played a lot of hockey when I was young, but I was kind of like always the chubby one at the back, and the goalkeeper didn't do much running around, threw the discus at school, and kind of the sports that like chunky people do. I guess once I kind of got more of the fitness bug, it was like probably the 90s, and we did step aerobics, and I kind of got addicted to that kind of stuff. Did a bit of running. Yeah, just really loved the feeling that exercise gave me. Just like real high, and a bit more of an opportunity to eat a bit more of what I wanted to, and be able to exercise.
I've never heard of step aerobics. What is that?
Oh my God, you'll have to Google it. Oh, have you never?
I want a live show right now, Claire. Can you give us
my
a
God.
example?
Have you not heard? Oh, you'll absolutely have to Google it. Yeah. You basically have, and Reebok were really into it, and you basically have like this step, and then you have really loud music, and you kind of do all these different moves up this step, and then you can have
I know exactly what you're on about.
So is the step aerobic stuff there? Do you know the kind of steps that are stacked in the gym?
Yeah.
Is that them?
Yeah.
I've always wondered what they were.
I use them. I just sit on them.
Yeah.
Put my shoes on.
Yeah.
I generally thought that's what they were.
It was good fun in its day. I think it's kind of like, moved on.
Yeah.
Things have moved on, haven't they?
Fair enough.
Let's talk diet. So you mentioned foods that you want to eat more of.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. What does that look like in Cumbrian life?
Well, I think
cake.
Kendal mint cake, yeah, and Cumberland sausage, yeah. So before I really kind of started this a bit more seriously in January, I think because kind of going through COVID and stuff, we'd just been eating so much crap at work, and I just kind of was going through quite a stressful time, and just eating sweets and chocolate and crap. Like you guys have said, when you kind of were on your way home, you stop at, well, for me it's stop at the garage, not at the not the tube wherever or whatever, just buy packets of sweets to just try and give me that lift and make me feel a bit more alive before I got home. And so just eating tons of sweet stuff, really. And I think since January, when we started the real kind of competition, I thought, let's stop this sweet tooth and kind of see if you can do without it. And I think doing without it has been the best thing ever, because it just has made me feel so much more alive and so much more energy. And yeah.
What do you crave the most still? Is there anything specifically you're like, oh, I could really tuck into a bit of that at the moment?
No,
or...
do you know what?
Really?
The weirdest thing is, and I'm not trying to say, you know, like I'm some kind of angel or whatever. I really don't. This weekend, I've just been for a long weekend to France. Coming back, our flight was delayed by 24 hours and there was a vending machine, and it was just like all that stuff, chocolate, biscuits, all the stuff that I would have loved to eat in the past. And that was all we could eat. And I just didn't enjoy it. And this is like totally weird.
What airport's that? There's only got a vending machine.
Oh my God, it's like
That's
a
not very
tiny
good.
little airport, Limoges. It's like, it has one gate. That's it. And we were stuck in there.
Oh God, that sounds horrible.
I think I can resonate with what you're saying, because I've been at the start of the year when I went on the 6-week sugar-free diet, the weight absolutely flew off.
Yeah,
I was doing 2,200 calories a day as well, but I get what you mean. I see sugar, it gives me the same sensation as when I gave up cigarettes, and that kind of first week is horrible. Then it gets better, then it gets better, then it gets better, and this sort of stuff. Can you see yourself without it moving forward, or is it like a balance thing? How does that work for you?
I think it's probably about balance. I mean, I think, you know, on Monday when I was at the vending machine every 5 minutes because you're just totally bored and, you know, you were hungry, but I didn't really find I enjoyed the stuff that I used to enjoy before. And I don't know whether my tastes have changed, but I still love a piece of cake and a pastry. I went to Copenhagen earlier on this year, and, you know, I went to the gym in the hotel and I went running so that I could have the pastries. And I did really enjoy them, but it felt better having them because I'd actually done some exercise.
What's kind of next steps for you? Because you talked in the group about being at your kind of goal weight. What's your plan to stay on the goal?
Just kind of keep going where I am and try and avoid slipping back if it gets stressful. I think winter's a difficult time in terms of running, because I've been kind of trying to go out early in the morning and run to give me that boost before I start work. So I think winter's going to be a challenge. So yeah.
How long have you kept the weight off previously?
Probably, I don't know, maybe 12 months, something like
12
that.
months. And how many times have you lost it all and put it back on?
I think probably my most serious attempt was probably about 10 years ago.
But so have you never hit your ideal weight?
Yeah, I probably did about 10 years ago.
Okay. Because I've done it once and then put it back on, and you kind of think, you think you've lost it forever, and then when you put it back on, it's a pretty brutal feeling. But I'm hoping that the second time you do it, it stays off, because I did that with giving up smoking. The first time I gave up smoking, I epically failed and started smoking again. I'm hoping the second time I quit. So I'm hoping it's the same with weight loss. The second time you keep it off.
Yeah, I just think I mean, I've lost weight before that, before I was kind of hit what my goal was, but I think it's so easy to just kind of start letting it slide and having a little bit, and then a little bit becomes a lot. And
the worst is when you don't weigh yourself, so you put on like a stone and you're too depressed to get on the scales that you don't check, and then the next minute you put on 4 stones.
Yeah.
John, do you want a cuddle?
It's lovely that we're so tight.
No, but I'm hoping that the pods will help motivate you to keep it off, and that would be my plan, because I'm hoping to hit my goal weight in 2-3 months, and I will definitely continue to do the podcast and any competitions in order to keep it off, because based on all of our experiences, that is just as hard as losing it.
Yeah, exactly.
I just think it's like a period of time that you just, like over summer, I got in a lovely routine of just having a few drinks. Then it turned into Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. Diet goes out the window when you feel a little bit fuzzy, and then I put on a stone over summer, which actually wasn't like a calamity compared to how big I can get in a short period of time. It's just such a horrible, like, you don't know how much damage you're doing at the time.
You just don't care.
And you don't feel that bad. So you're just like, have a few drinks and go
I
from
mean,
there.
those munchies that you get after having a drink is just like unbelievable, isn't it? And you just kind of just trying to put something inside you to make the horrible feelings of being hungover go away. But then you feel like you're kind of getting back on the horse again, and it just gets really hard, doesn't it? And I guess, you know, I was really sick of those kind of every Monday thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to start a diet today. I'm going to start a diet today. And, you know, you do it for a few days and then you stop. It's nice not having that feeling, I think.
Yeah, we're trying not to. I know the competition's kind of cyclical, but yeah, it's more of a. I strongly believe that you can't stay dieting for ages. Like, you have to do it in short periods. And I think the last competition we did with the league was testament to that. It was like really difficult to keep people
motivated. You've got to live, haven't you? You've got to live. And, you know, I know Jonty's had loads of weddings and, you know, things like that. And Taylor disappeared off the face of the earth. But yeah, you know, maybe maybe that was because, you know, you've been trying so hard and you've been so successful. And then you have 1 week where you kind of drop, you know, you don't drop anything or whatever. And then you just think, you know, that it's you failed. And yeah, it's so easy to.
Do you know what I am? I'm definitely a put my head in the sand, like, in moments. It's like, obviously I lost 30 kg and now I'm at a total of 17 kg loss now, isn't it, Ian? Yeah, 17 kg. So I've gained 13 kg over the last 6-7 months, which is just over 2 stone again. But I'd see the scales and I'd know that, like, oh, you should probably step on it just to see how bad you're spiraling. And then I'd just go, nah.
Putting it on, I'd go months without checking.
Just head in the sand and then.
You know,
because you're already a bit depressed. So why would you want to depress yourself anymore?
Well, I wasn't quite depressed, but
yeah, you know, with your clothes and everything, don't you? You're like, everything is getting tight again, and
or you go and buy a new wardrobe when you're looking at your best.
Yeah,
honestly, I threw out 5 bin bags full of clothes because I've got clothes from XL to 4XL in like through different kind of seasons of how big I am. And I was sitting there thinking, well, I'll keep the XL stuff because I'll get back to that point. And then I'm just like, well, give it to me, mate.
But Claire, I think you're probably my favourite person over the last year, just in terms of how great you've been, from not only like the weight loss element, you're keeping everyone motivated, but just you're constantly putting like positive affirmations into the chat, going for your walks, keeping everyone updated and all that. So I just wanted to say you've been a real sort of brilliant asset to have in the group, and I think it's great to get you back on, and I'm happy to go back on the journey with you now. So yeah, just wanted to say thank you, Claire.
I said you were coming on the pod, and he said he wouldn't miss it. He wouldn't miss it for anything. Bob, on the other hand.
Yeah, I think it's hard though not to kind of sound preachy. I don't want to sound preachy. You know, we're all on our own journeys, and you know, I've just found what's worked for me this time. And I think the thing, I know Ian and I have chatted about this, is that I've been under a lot of stress at work. And normally I would kind of turn to food then, and that would be, you know, but actually I can now bend down and it's not uncomfortable, and I can run 5K. And, you know, I think just combining the exercise and the good diet, you know, just is making me feel better. And I think that's helpful with the work stress.
So was there any particular secret, or was it just the competition that helped, or what was it? How you've got understand it then?
I think like meeting a group of people that understood and felt the same way, you know, and were going through the same things. And, you know, if you have a day, then somebody else has had a good day. And so you can put something in the chat and everyone says, don't worry about that. And then you can start again, you know, the next day. I think that's been really helpful. I don't think there's any, I think probably the one thing I've stopped doing is snacking, because that was not something great for me.
Yeah. What about your alcohol consumption? Because that's something we discussed a lot.
I don't drink, so
drink.
yeah,
okay.
I think that's really helpful. Yeah, I gave that up quite a long time ago. I think you're going to talk about sobriety, aren't you? So I think that's a really helpful thing.
Yeah, well, it's quite often with us, our peaks and troughs is dependent on how much we're drinking, basically.
Yeah, I think sobriety is a really popular topic at the moment. I think it's being spoken about far more freely than it ever has been. Sam, who we introduced to the group, who's doing the competitions from his van, the 600 days, I think, sober, and he's been like the flag bearer for sobriety in our friend group. We used to play football with Sam, still do, but he's better than us now that he's sober and actually fit. Yeah, we're going to talk about it a lot, and I think you hit the nail on the head of what we're trying to do, because we started this podcast because we've tried all the diets before, and if you speak to someone who's succeeded on a diet, they wear it like the only way you can lose weight is that way, right? And after you go through a string of them, you kind of like, yeah, but that didn't work for me. That didn't work for me. That didn't work for me. And if you actually boil down all the diets, the same premise is there, like eat less, move more, you'll lose some weight. And I think what we're trying to do is not be because I think dieting is actually battling the massive marketing budgets in the food companies. And a really interesting one. I went away with my dad 2 weeks ago over to Malta. He's diabetic, type 2 diabetic, and he starts his day with a white chocolate cookie. And I was like, because I could, he snored, so he kept me up all day, all night. It was awful. Then I could hear his hands rustling into this packet. And I'm like, what are you eating? And he was like, oh, start my day. You've got to start your day with some sugar. And it's like this slogan that you must have had from an old advert from ages ago. And I just think, if you think about generations of, like, even back in the day, you'd have that with cigarettes as well. It would be like widely advertised that they were good for you. Yeah. And the cigarette companies own the food companies now mentally. But I just think it's like, that's what you're battling all the time. And when you look at the sugars in cereals and you look at this sort of stuff, and cereals is all about kind of starting your day right. I think what we're trying to achieve is this like center place where it's really difficult to get good advice, right? And we don't want to be in the advice bit. We want to be hearing about what people are trying and being a safe space for anyone to try and give some stuff a go. And I hope you've kind of felt that in the community. But I'd love to get your feedback on the community and how you think we can improve it.
Oh, I mean, there's a great bunch of people there. I think one of the things that I just can't embrace is fasting. That just is like, well, if you can fast, then surely you've got the willpower to be able to not eat the crap. and Taylor, I know you're a big faster, aren't you?
He's just finished 3 days.
Three days.
So for me, that my mind wouldn't work on that, and my body, I don't think, would work on that. I've never tried it, but and I think that's the thing. A diet is what you eat every day, and some diets are good and some diets are bad, but like everybody makes so much money out of saying, yeah, I've got this diet and it's going to, if you follow it, you're going to be, reach your target and be stick thin. But actually, a diet is just, if you think about what the word diet means, it's just what you eat every day. It's food.
Or what you don't eat if you're fasting.
Yeah, okay.
I can't. I'm team non-faster as well. I can't.
So I did it before when I've lost my weight the first time and just couldn't get back into it this time.
Yeah, because
I haven't done one for 6 months or 5 months or whatever, and this one was the hardest one I've ever done.
You looked dead yesterday.
It was an absolute.
I think
I thought I was
like
going to
half
die.
a day, I'd be.
Taylor represented some sort of tadpole yesterday. He was like sitting at a desk.
You just think about food constantly. And sleeping's hard.
Brewdog buffalo chicken wings was on my mind every 10 minutes yesterday.
You were hallucinating.
It was. But the only thing with me, I just know that like yes, I'm gonna mess up all the time. Like I am gonna have a takeaway on a weekend. I'm gonna do that, and if I counteract it by putting myself through a bit of pain for 3 days and not eating, I can still do all this, and then I still lose over the week. So I was losing like 4 kg a week over the course of 7 days. fasting 3-4 days and then eating like an absolute pig the other 3-4 days. Maybe it's not maintainable, but it worked. And I mean, I'm still not back to original weight. I'm still 17 kg down, and now I can kick it off again. Just do it every 3 months, I reckon. That might be my play.
I'd just be really interested to see, you know, like any diet, can you keep that going? You know, so like when you're my age, are you still going to be a faster? You know, is it something that you can continue to do?
Live fast, die young, Claire. That's my motto.
Yeah. Okay.
You can come up with a new diet once you've lost it.
Well, that's the plan, isn't it? It's like get to the number you want to be on, and then it's lifestyle change and do maintenance. It's not, for me in my head, this isn't like what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. It's going to be what I need to do to shift the massive amount of weight that I've got, get to a number that I'm happy with, and then figure out from there what I've got to do going forward. Hopefully by then, I'm a huge sports player, but I'm just so fat I can't play sports. So if I'm skinnier, then I'll be able to play football once, twice a week, play my paddle, play my badminton, go for runs, do all the things that I like to do. But I think, I've got to get to a point where I've actually shifted the.
So you don't want to kind of lose half a kilo a week for like the next however many years. You want to just shift it, and then
I'm all or nothing, Claire. Yeah. I'm like this type of person that I'm putting myself in the lottery every week to see if I can quit work and live abroad in Portugal and play golf every day. And that's my ideal plan. But if it doesn't work out, let's get skinny and stay in England.
And I think you, John T, and using the Wegovy, oh my God, that's just like I'm definitely on Team in there. No injections, thank you. No.
Even though you work in for the NHS?
Yeah, no, thanks. Yeah. It's okay injecting other people.
You got a bruise from it the other day for the first time.
Myself.
Got a bruise from injecting it. I think you can please, you work for the NHS, right? That's just bad luck. It's not gone wrong. I got a bruise.
No, you just bad technique.
Bad technique.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
I've seen you try and throw a ball, let alone a needle. What
do you think it's working though, now that you're off the booze for a while, and do you think it's
but surely that's the same as a diet.
I'm at a peak low for the year.
Johnny's beating us all at the moment. He's winning the race to 50 kg, yeah.
And it's at a point.
He needs a handicap though.
I've not lost as quick as I would, but I feel like if I gave it up now, all that money I've invested is a waste of money, because I've spent, I don't know, £1,500 on it, and I've lost a stone, which is a bit embarrassing. But I think when it will come into its most effectiveness will be at the very end, trying to lose that sort of final stone. So if I gave up now, I wouldn't be able to lose that final stone of weight, and if I gave up now, I'd be wasting that investment. So I'm powering on with it, and I've only got one alcoholic drink planned until Christmas. So it's just it's a family engagement party, so it shouldn't be too out of control either.
In Cumbria?
Not Cumbria. He lives in Leeds, unfortunately.
Oh. Across the border. Are you not scared about giving it up though? Because I think I would be scared, at least.
Put it back, put all the weight back on.
Well, yeah, when you stop taking.
Well, I'm hoping that again, the motivation for the money I've spent on it, if I just go and put it back on, it's like, well, now I've wasted £2,500 on being skinny for a week. I think that will motivate me when I'm thinking about scoffing some chocolate or something like that.
There's a guy at work that's done a 20-week body transformation at one of the top gyms. The gym's a private personal training gym that Piers Morgan uses and a few celebrities, right? And he was like, the sessions are £100, but they give you a full diet plan, full workout, that sort of stuff. And he was in his 50s and he's now got like a 6-pack like you'd see on a celebrity in 20 weeks. The budget you had for that could pay for that though, couldn't it?
Yeah, I could have got a gastric balloon for the money I've spent as well. But you have to pay it all up front. You know, gastric balloon.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
I've been looking at all types of surgeries, to be honest.
But I didn't intend, when I signed up for it, I was only meant to do it for 1 month, and it's like, well, I'll do another month. I never intentionally signed up for 6 months.
But the bit that's working for you now is the willpower to stop boozing, which isn't a Wegovy thing, is it?
Yeah, but I think I'll lose it quicker with keeping it on. And like I said, that to lose that final stone, you've got to really carefully eat 2,000 calories, and I think, or 1,800. and I think it'd be quite hard for me to eat 1800 and sort of concentrate and be fully productive at work and stuff. You're hungry all the time on 1800 calories, whereas I'm not on Wegovy.
Depends what you eat with 1800 calories.
Yeah, I think for me, everything that you're kind of saying is about where I sit at the moment. Is it's that maintenance, and it's like, what do you do when you get to that point? So when you stop Wegovy, and
I did stay at my ideal weight for about 18 months, and I basically came back from Thailand with like insomnia, and I couldn't sleep properly for like 3 weeks, and I was just comfort eating. Probably put on like a stone and a half in that 3 weeks, and I just let it get worse from there. But I did manage to keep down to like 90 kilos for a good year and a half. So I think I've got it in my locker to keep it off. Let's see. I've got to lose it first. Talking like I've already lost it.
Yeah.
But giving up alcohol is the key. We all three of us agree that, and
I don't know how
alcohol, but
no, not even for spells.
Yeah, when I'm kicking off this way, but when I go into maintenance, it's a case of like maybe not a booze up every Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Maybe it's changing it to like a big night every few weeks or a big night every month or something. I can't get rid of alcohol. I'm a social player. I've got birds to see and drinks to drink, I'm afraid.
You're also a lot younger than me, and Ian.
Yeah.
I'm the same though. I've given up booze for periods of time, but I enjoy the social element of alcohol so much that I don't think I could ever say no. I'm totally teetotal. And
me too.
My next drink's December the 20th, and I'm quite happy with that because I had a really good summer. So I've kind of had my fun. Now it's like get the weight off. I've fallen behind both of these two, so I need to get back on the 50 kg drop first train. I really have no idea. Like, we work in a city. There's insurance brokers that go out at 12 o'clock. They're in a pub all day, every day, 5 days a week. I have no idea how they're in shape.
Yeah,
I genuinely don't.
I don't get it. I think it must be a metabolism thing.
No, metabolism's mental. One of my friends has takeaway for lunch and dinner every single day, and he weighs absolutely nothing. He's fit as a fiddle, and when I tell you he has 14 takeaways a week, that is like, I promise you that is the case. And he's skinny, and I look at a takeaway and instantly grow another roll.
Yeah, but what's it doing to him for the long term?
Probably not as much as what I'm doing to myself at the moment.
What do you do for the NHS, Claire, if you don't mind us asking?
Oh God, I manage physiotherapy and occupational therapy services.
Nice.
I'm a manager. Nobody likes managers today, but anyway.
Yeah.
Do you do the physiotherapy sessions yourself, or do you just oversee operations?
No, I just oversee operations.
Like booking things in and making sure everyone's.
No, I don't do the booking myself, but I manage like all our activity and our finances and the operational side of things.
Do you enjoy it?
Here comes the recruiter.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can write my CV for me. It's really challenging. We've got no money. We want to provide a service to our patients, and we do our best to do that, but it's really challenging with the pressures of trying to get the turnover.
Yeah, and I suppose that puts stress on you, because you obviously can't do your job properly without the budgeting and all of that side of it.
Yeah.
Is there a pattern in that kind of line of work of people that are all struggling?
Yeah, definitely.
Weight wise. Is that what you was getting? Yeah. So lots.
Weight wise. No, I mean, I think the NHS in general is a very unhealthy place to work. I don't know. I don't know if you know, Taylor, I think you were in the NHS. Were you NHS earlier on this year, or did you go private?
2-3 times this year, yeah.
Right. But a lot of our workforce are overweight. It's shift working, stress, mental health isn't great with lots of NHS workers.
I had an urgent operation that needed doing. By urgent, it was pretty bad. and they gave me a 14-month waiting list. So I had to pay $3,000 to get it done, like emergencies. It gives you an insight into how bad it is at the moment.
My mum was in the NHS as an admin for years. I think she had the same kind of feelings. It was also quite a lonely place at times. Like, you've got a team, but shift work means the team could change quite a lot and that sort of thing. What kind of advice would you have if you could roll back to a younger Claire from a weight perspective of how you could do things differently? Or
I think it would be around just trying to keep yourself in check, just not to let it slide. How you do that, I'm not quite sure. Obviously I'm up for that challenge at the moment, but I think it's like, you can throw in the towel, but then you've undone all the good work that you've done. But actually, if you just keep plugging away at it, not in a really restrictive way, or you just keep an eye on it constantly, then you won't let it slide as badly.
Yes, it's always step on the scales is the message.
Yeah, I don't know if it's step on the scales for me. I think it's more kind of at the moment it's kind of just keep doing the exercise, keeping an eye on your food that you're eating, not in an obsessive way though, but just keeping yourself in check.
The trick for me going forward is going to be sort of recognizing that it actually makes you feel better as well, rather than being overweight. Actual how good you feel and like how much you enjoy going to work, rather than when you're sort of eating crap. Like, you can literally, if you eat loads of chocolate, like, you feel terrible the next day. And I think that's the thing that's putting me off it more now. Well, just as much as the fact that I'm going to gain a couple of pounds.
Moment on the lips is a lifetime on the hips.
Yeah, I think it does. It just makes you. I mean, Monday was a prime example. I kind of woke up on Tuesday morning and I just like my mouth. I could have drunk 20 pints or something, but just like really thirsty and really lethargic and just
from the vending machine.
Yeah.
Okay. Surely the vending machine sold out if it's the whole place.
Oh God, yeah, and then that really annoying thing when there's that bit hanging, so it doesn't come out properly and it's hanging, and so you.
I had that in Mauritius last year. It's the same thing as everyone living out of a vending machine for 24 hours. It's really not fun, that, is it? You just feel stranded and
It'd be good for Tay. You can just do it fast.
Yeah, sounds ideal.
So Claire, you did the 3 peaks.
I did, yes.
What's it involve? There's some people at work that did it and no one was positive about it. So
did they do the Yorkshire 3 peaks or the Ben Nevis, Helbellin, Snowdon?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. So I did the Yorkshire 3 peaks. So you've got to do that in like 12 hours. And you walk in between the hills, whereas I think like the national 3 peaks one, you have to drive and do it within 24 hours or whatever. So it's basically just kind of get up at the crack of dawn, go climb a hill, walk in between a hill, climb another hill, walk in between a hill, climb another hill, and try and do it in 12 hours.
Do you know how many steps that was?
Yeah, it was 6. It was really funny because I did it with a friend and she'd done 63,000 and I'd only done 61. So I was like, really,
that's really long legs.
I was just like, oh, maybe I was sprinting it then.
Got taxi for part of it.
Yeah, taxi. Yeah, that could be it.
No. In fact, I did think, because we'd been planning it for ages and then I'd been really busy and kind of forgotten all about it, and I kind of got these massive 2.5 litre bottles of water because I thought we were driving between the hills. So I turned up at 4:45 in the morning with these 2 massive bottles at my friend's house, and she was looking at me as if to say, "You're bonkers, what are you doing with those? You can't carry those." And then we stopped at the first hill and I was like, "Oh, what are we going to do with the water? We're just going to come back to it." I'd got a change of clothes if I got sweaty, etc. And she's like, "What do you mean we're walking in between them? We won't be back at the car till tonight." And I was like,
yeah, I thought it was stopping.
So I threw a little paddy and then I just got on with it.
On a level of 1 to 10, how bad was it from an exhaustion point of view?
Oh God, I'm going to sound really cocky, but I don't think it was. I just feel like so proud of myself, because if you'd asked me to walk it 12 months ago, I couldn't have even done one of them. I don't think. It was an amazing experience to do it and be thinner and fitter. You know, quite humbling, really.
That is amazing. That is.
If
you felt that way, it's like a huge achievement.
Yeah.
Well done, Claire.
Yeah. Thank you.
You trained for that quite a lot, extensively, right?
Yeah, I've been running, and I've been walking up a few little hills, I guess, around, but nothing kind of really major. And I've been doing some strength training in the gym. But yeah.
I think if I went straight and did that, I'd do my Achilles in. I just walked 40,000 steps just on the streets, and I've like pulled my Achilles. That's just going from not doing enough to doing 40,000 out of nowhere.
Yeah,
might be more than that.
I think we should do it as a race. Me, you, Bob, Tay. Who gets there first?
I'm out.
No, you can do it.
Yeah.
No, I've climbed a mountain this year, and that was enough for me.
Which mountain did you climb?
I don't know what it's called.
Tower Hill, you might have heard of it.
Tower Hill in London.
It's about 100 meters.
No, in Poland, it was a 250-meter incline or something I can't remember, but it was about 38,000 steps over 4 hours or so.
That's pretty hefty. Yeah.
And then I was with really fit people, so they were charging up, and I was sort of trying to keep up as well. And it was a tough experience for me, and I don't think I'll ever climb a mountain again.
I'll never run a marathon again. Never.
No. I mean that running the marathon, you're saying, oh, well done, you've done the 3 peaks, and I was like, yeah, but you've run a marathon. That just like I was looking at my times for running a 5K, and I was thinking, how long is it going to take me to run a marathon? And it's like, it's the mental aspect of it as well, isn't it? Surely.
Yeah, you get to that like horrible, everything aches. Why am I doing this? But yeah, never again. I didn't technically run it as well. I ran 14K and then walked the rest because I was jogging slower than I'd walked. So I was just like, let's just walk. I got overtaken by someone that was walking as well. And it was a bloke with a walking stick that went past me as well.
I think that was the other thing, that when I did the 3 peaks, was that I never once thought that I couldn't do it. And yet I've climbed a lot of mountains in the past, and I've kind of always been thinking, I can't do this. I really can't do this, because I was a sloth, basically. Or, it's quite transformational, really. And that I've obviously felt lucky that night when I was looking for a podcast, and just like you guys just have kept me going. So yeah, so I'm glad that you still had me. You still keep me on, even though I said, oh yeah, I don't think I can lose anymore.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
No, you've just got to motivate us. Yeah,
you've got to motivate everyone else now. You're the
poster girl.
Yeah, the poster girl. One of us are expected to be 50 kg later. That'll probably be 5 years' time, I think. But
no, it's happening.
Yeah, no, I'm on it now.
I'm ready to go.
So, Claire, we do guess a calorie. So, you ready?
Oh yeah, okay.
Are we going to do a Kendall special?
Oh, no.
What's Kendall?
Kendall mint cake.
Oh, great question.
Can I see a picture to understand what this looks like?
I'll send you some. It's absolutely disgusting.
What, is it horrible?
You like it, John T?
Yeah.
You like it?
I had no idea it was for energy. It's for energy for hikers, right?
Yeah. Do you
like
like it?
Condensed sugar.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's meant for energy. But I was, as a kid growing up in Cumbria, I used to eat it as sweets. There's like a white one and a brown one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so you get chocolate covered one.
Yeah.
So it is. Yeah, I haven't had it for a long time, but I used to like it.
So I'm guessing.
I'll send you some.
Yeah, I'm guessing this is like I watch a lot of like survival videos in the Alaska and things like that in the snow, and they bring out these calorie cakes that they eat to basically keep themselves going, and it's just like this tiny cake, but it's got an immense amount of calories. I'm guessing this is something similar.
High, yeah. So how many grams?
Pure sugar.
It's an 85-gram bar.
How big's 85 grams?
Yeah, I need to see that.
Is that a foam?
It's a Kendall mint cake.
like a breakfast bar or like a dairy milk bar?
This thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. That blue, can you see that, Claire? The blue.
Yeah.
It's quite hard. Okay, I think it's like that big.
It's like a chocolate bar.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna go home.
Is it white chocolate? Is that
No,
No, it's just it's like sugar
sugar.
with a bit of mint, mint essence or whatever in it. I'll send you some.
It sounds horrible.
Yeah.
It is gross.
Let's go, Claire. You're the guest. You can go first.
Thank you.
Or John, you
Now
just
that's a disadvantage going first.
you can choose.
300 calories.
300 calories. for
Yeah,
Claire.
I'm definitely going higher. 550.
Wow.
750.
Oh, wow. There's one person who knows Kendall well here, and that's Claire.
No!
342.
Oh, it's not that.
I think I was misled as this being a very high calorific thing.
No, I think
Sure,
it's
Mars
just 'cause
bar
it's
is like
pure
300.
sugar.
I
So
thought Mars bar and then double it.
it's got no fat in it. So I guess it's just pure sugar, isn't it? Give you energy.
What other Kendall?
Cumberland sausage.
Cumberland
Let's do
sausage?
what a singular or a pack of 6?
One of those massive
one of the big
Cumberland
round
sausages.
Is
The
that
big
like a
whirl
bratwurst?
thing.
Huh?
Is that like a
Okay,
bratwurst?
it's circular.
It's like a
ones.
big circular sausage.
You never seen them?
No.
They're from Cumbria.
Claire, what should you get? 100 grams of
100 grams.
Cumberland sausage.
I've got this.
That's just gonna be the same
Claire.
as normal sausage.
400.
400. John, what are you going
100
for?
grams.
It's a simple answer, mate. You just got to say a number.
Yeah, but I don't know how much 100 grams of sausage is.
Should we come back to you?
Yes, please.
Say, what are you going for?
220.
220?
Can't work it out.
You just cockily said, right, it's the same weight as a normal
Yeah, and I
sausage.
don't know how much a normal sausage is.
There's
What did you say?
220.
219.
Oh,
That's cool.
there's only one person who knows Kendall in Cumbria. 375.
Bloody hell, that's a lot.
Wait, if I saw it, I'd know how much.
It doesn't matter, mate. Look, there's
Getting
quite
down on
clearly
weights here.
Claire Mounsey.
No,
Guess the
that's
calories, absolutely.
Queen of Cumbria.
Queen of Cumbria.
Well, Claire, thank you very much for coming on.
it's lovely to see you.
Not only are you top dropper and crown top dropper, but you're now crowned 50 kg drop. Guess the calorie Cumberland Queen.
Spit it out. Yeah.
It's a really big business card, that one. But yeah, Claire, thanks so much for being part of the community. You've been a huge inspiration to all of us. And yeah, please stay on as long as possible and try and motivate us to actually lose some weight at some point. But yeah, thank you very much for coming on, and thanks for everything, really.
Oh, thank you. No, thank you all for everything. And yeah, it's been great. And I'm going to hang on in there.
Lovely.
Appreciate you, Claire.
Thank you.
Cheers.
All right,
Claire.
then. Thank you, Taylor,
you.
for the special guesting. Yeah.
No worries.
Take care. Bye.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye.
We've got some diet plans, health scans, sugar bans, fitness fans, PTs, injuries, laying off the Chinese, ball games, gym chains, protein gains and skin tight tops, and we ain't gonna stop until we hit the 50k. Drop, 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 drop. No excess fat, no FAT, no curry back, no guarantee. Rough or buff, lean on me. We'll end up as fit as a pig.